Divine Rising Academy, it is beautiful to see you on this legendary godly day. Today, we're starting it off with with an apple bar. One thing I really appreciate about the motherfucking world is the fact that places are starting to say, fuck the bullshit, all natural only. You take your ass to, whoop, Trader Joe's. You take your ass to, pop, Whole Foods. They don't let nothing up in that hoe unless it's pure. So go ahead, shop all natural only, because we got work to do and we need real energy, not no bullshit. I've been said it. Motherfuckers think that health is some shit that don't matter until it's time to use it. Okay? And even though we're all spiritual and interdimensional and all that, cool, the physical aspect of things, especially in this world, it has its place and it matters. So even though we're angels, we still have to fucking take care of all of the business and all the paperwork that comes with, everything in this physical world. And that's not the only missions, it's not the only paperwork we have, right? It's not the only world we're all limited to. Some are aware of the fact, some have experienced the other realms. And the best thing about the realms too is that because of God being the best creator, realms are something that always exists. There's no limit to what a realm can be or where or what. There's no limit to it. Right? Because scale is unlimited, just like perception. So, excuse me, we got like this woman over here trying to train her dogs, but I don't really know because the dog looks like it's training her because the dog ain't listening for shit. It's facts. You can get mad all you want. Can't do shit, so. That's one. We're about to get into it. Because I support everything that people are positive about and shit. Hold on. I feel like I could drop this a little lower. Damn, maybe lower? I support everything that people love, right? Especially if they genuinely love it. This damn cam. All right, I noticed that if we go live in public, or no, not in public, but if we go live outside of Wi-Fi, it's, another hill. We might have to go hit that hill. We're in the shade with it right now because I'm not about to just bake, all right? And I love the sun and everything, but it's about balance. So remember, the sun is so strong that you don't have to be in the sun for that long to appreciate its power. I swear, you bring your shit over, you're finna get friendly, respectful, fucking get your ass home. But nonetheless, like I said, I support everything that people genuinely love, especially if they, love it. I can't take points from anybody, and I would never try to take points from anybody because I'm not the one who gives points or takes points, and that's the motherfucking point. Because if you think you have any type of power over that, please give it up because it's pointless. It's not something you really want to waste time on. I mean, look at all this shit behind me. That's what you want to be focused on. In between the work, in between the galactic missions, whatever your cosmic purpose is, never forget to sit your ass down and touch some grass. Or do whatever it is that you like to do in nature, because it might just sound like, oh, nature this, nature that, but guess what? I always say it, we always say it, not me, us, we always say it. Nature made your ass. So how can you expect anything in your life to be made great if you don't connect with the one thing that is one of the greatest things known for making shit great? Not Trump. No. All right. You want some shit to be made great again? Let God cook. Yeah, we know bugs. Hey, it's not the point, not like bugs and shit. They're friends. I already said, like, a fly is flying in the car, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. I was walking into this one store earlier. There was a beetle turned over on its back. I'm like, let me help your ass up, cuz. Flipped him over. He was in the sun, just whoosh, cooking too. Motherfucker scorched. So I picked his ass up, put him in by the leaves and some shade and shit too. Cause even plants, right? Plants, they can't just sit there in the fucking sun and get crisp. No, they need their water and shade, right? Or they need their water and sunlight, but they also need their sleep too. All right, plants, yes. Plants, that's actually pretty great too when you consider the fact that plants are one of the most self-sustaining organisms in this fucking world. They don't need your ass. They don't need McDonald's. They don't need gas money. They don't need nothing. All they need is God and the earth and the universe, and they just absorb sunlight, turn it into a food source. That's what photosynthesis is. Okay, you want to know more about photosynthesis? Please don't doubt any of the possibilities of it. Because I like the idea of just standing out in the sun, getting all of my nutrients, all of my vitamins, get all of my energy, all of my everything, and not having to pick up a single fucking fork. Maybe it's just because I'm so addicted to the purpose out here that we've been put on, or that we've been, just tasked with having. I'm so obsessed with that to the point where, yes, I get it, we have to eat, but if that's the case, then I'm gonna appreciate eating for more than just gorging myself. It's the reason why I don't fucking eat shit half the time anyway, because I'm hungry for fucking success. Ben said it too. Jobs, they want to sit up here and give you fucking, they want to have like a day of the week where they cater from a restaurant or they give you pizza. Fuck that in them. No. We want opportunities. We want shit we can stack. We want to fucking have good health. We want to fucking, yes. We want our shit to be balanced. I pray everybody's doing great and having an amazing day too. Not one, not three, but two. On a serious motherfucking note. Days are not numbered. Please stop living by that. Days are not numbered. That doesn't mean take shit for granted though. Because when you do, like I said, nature gonna let your ass know. God gonna sit you down. Little talk, little stern talking too. Not one, not three, but motherfucking two. For real. So when you understand that, things become way, way, way less stressful. Stress, I don't know what the fuck that is. However, I am aware of what it has seemingly become. What does that mean? We do our best to not stress, even though we get in situations that make us a little frustrated or angry or sad or excited or happy, whatever the fuck the emotion is. The point is, appreciate the emotions. Okay, you get frustrated. A, what's important? Success. B, what's also not gonna help with that? Your frustration not making a good decision. So take that frustration, channel it into something that's gonna fucking get the shit going. Channel it, because guess what? Results, solutions, they don't come right away. Some do. But it still requires even you to pull the phone out, call, whatever it is. So never have too much pride either. I can tell you about that. And then you realize we're all in this bitch together. So there's no such thing as fucking pride. Anything you think you own, your pride, your ego, your whatever, it don't fucking matter. Because if it's not going to help solutions, if it's not going to help bring more solutions to the world, and then also promote the awareness of those solutions to as many people as possible so that they can get results too. Yeah, I want to eat. Yeah, I'm trying to stack meals, real fucking meals. But the true reward is passing the sauce along for free. Because infatuation of anything materialistic means what? It means limited. It almost, at the same time, it means that you're tethered to this fucking world, which is not good. This world is amazing, but it is one of infinite. It's one of infinite. It's one of unlimited many. And this world is not only limited to what? As we said, a fucking table or a ball. I don't care, because I'm not here to dictate existence. I'm here to conquer existence, appreciate its infinity with God for eternity, and pop shit the whole way and be one of the strongest. And then pass that shit on to as many people as possible. Because people aren't just people, they're souls. And I don't stand for nothing but being godly and having the most godly day. So yeah, balance, order, keeping it cool. Being real, transcending, all that. But I'm here to get teed up in this hoe. I'm here to whip shit. I'm here to fuck shit up. I'm not the only one on this frequency either. And that's one of the reasons why I get that much more happy. Because as you know, hey, I ain't got no problem partying alone because I know I'm never alone. If nobody shows up, it's just us. It's just God and Leo. It's God and Jeff. And we gonna pop shit regardless. Because one thing I know, one thing I'll always live for knowing is that there's always good out there. There's always golden. There's always great golden souls, regardless of how bad people think it is. But I don't give a damn if every last motherfucking soul decided to turn on God. I'm not, never will, because I know who we is, Gem Leon, and I know who the fuck we serve, the highly exalted Grand Master of the heavens, the true force of God. And we know what we here to do, to purify and pop shit. Fuck you saying, if you're negative, get away. The closer you get, it's not gonna be a good day. All right? But just like us, if you know you have a lot of shit in you that needs to get cleaned, if you know there's a bunch of filth within around you, you know there's only one fucking way. And I didn't just stop at just fucking angel. I didn't just stop at messenger. I didn't stop at fucking guardian. I didn't stop at ark. I didn't stop at cherubim. Nigga, fuck that. Top of the hierarchy, seraphim, 6 wings. Fuck you talking about? Because if we gonna be locked up, shit, 6 flow bound. And what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm just talking shit. I'm just, not talking shit. No. I'm standing on real shit right now. I'm not just talking shit. I'm about the, whatever. All jokes aside, what does that mean? It means we only exist to serve, worship, praise, purify anything and everything related to all things godly, divine, connected to God's order and the true force of that itself. I hope I didn't lose you. I hope I didn't lose myself. Oh wait, we never will. I don't have it all together. I don't have no fucking answers or any, no, not answers and shop. Hey, everyone has the answers. You get up with God, let your spirit print it up. Just like how we're doing right now. No script, no nothing. We started this bitch with a water bottle and a fucking a cereal bar, apple bar. The universe got a lot of shit to talk about. And what's great is that when you get up with God in the universe, you get connected to that. It's way more interesting than being on the fucking T-app. The T-app is some funny ass shit. No, what the fuck? Y'all gonna sit up there and try to gossip about people who are doing this and that just so you can be aware of it, just so you have like an understanding of the field before you get your ass in the pool? That makes no fucking sense. It's just gossip. Some people are getting exposed on there in a bad way. Meanwhile, fuck T, talk to God in the universe and the galaxy, and you're gonna see what the real tea is. You're gonna see it. Now, it ain't gonna be Earl Grey. It ain't gonna be Arizona. No. This shit gonna be heavenly. The heavenly tea, where you're aware of so much that's going on, whether you hear about it or just dwell on some shit that leads you into a thought process, a spiritual process, where you are thinking and confirming shit visually in your mind, but spiritually and out loud if you're talking to somebody else about it. Usually it starts with, oh, you know, okay, right, if someone's talking about a conspiracy, don't come to Jem Leone with no motherfucking conspiracy. We know all about it. We don't give a fuck, though. Because what is that going to do? Nothing. Guess what? For as long as a fucking soul has the opportunity to think that they have free will, when really it's a fucking free trial, to be like, you know what, God? Fuck a free trial. I want eternity. Exactly. Who you playing with? Not us. Yeah, I might be all colorful and shit, but nobody's playing. As beautiful as it is out here, why would you play with that? What am I talking about? I'm talking about right now, instead of a bunch of negative and hateful motherfuckers being outside and enjoying this, or getting on live, or doing some shit to fucking further push actual guidance and actual inspiration, and it's not even them trying to teach, oh, I'm the master, I know it all, no, it's them just, hey guys, whew, I've been through it, this is what I have for now, here, look, take a look, if you see anything you can learn from, great. That's how I'm coming. I'm out here. All right, guys, I don't have it all together yet, but here's what I did find. All right, do what you want with that, okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm not charging nobody for it. I'm not doing none of that, because fuck affiliate marketers and fuck gatekeepers of wisdom and anything positive. It's not yours to gatekeep. So no, just know, I'm running around out here with God, fucking that end of the heavens to this end of the heavens, and can't wait to get out of the Midwest, that's for damn sure. But I look forward to coming back whenever I do. I just want to be everywhere, because everywhere is where the universe is, and the universe needs as many, it doesn't need people, it doesn't need souls, but it would highly appreciate motherfuckers who go, you know what, fuck all this shit that I think life's about. Team God, Team Universe, go Galaxy, Earth forever, bitch. No. I refuse. I love this shit so much. Motherfuckers will never know that maybe for the longest time, I never had no fucking phone with a camera, let alone video camera. I haven't had, shit, y'all better stop playing with me. Hey, I know motherfuckers that was in first grade with a phone. I didn't even get I didn't get my actual first cell phone until maybe goddamn damn near high school. I didn't even have access to like a computer with internet until like after 2010. And meanwhile, YouTube had been around for already like 5+ years. Before that, I believe YouTube was in 2005 or 3 or 6, or it was mid 2000s, or 2000s. But did that ever stop us? No. I'm not worried for shit either about technology. You see, technology made it way better. I don't have to fucking go out into a town square and go, here he, clap my hands and go, everybody attention to town. I don't fucking have to do none of that. The internet works well. And I'm tired of motherfuckers being afraid of the internet being shut down. They're not shutting shit down they don't fucking own or control. You love YouTube, you love Spotify, you love Netflix, enjoy that shit forever. That shit's gonna be around forever. And shit like that. Now, I want to let y'all know, don't fear about, like, if you go to a different realm, whenever that is, if you get, you stay aligned, you finally start to see the divine shit, you become one with the divine shit. Because all of this out here, I continuously connect with it, and it just lets us know more and more and more we're on the right path. This is where we come from, and it's where we're going forever. Yes, the green. Yes, the blue in the sky. Yes. But the growth, it's all about what this symbolizes. Transcendence, eternity, love. I could go on. And I will forever. And nobody is fucking stopping that. No. Niggas been locked up for too fucking long. And I appreciate the imprisonment. It was some great conditioning. But guess what? It's a bit mundane now. So it's time for the true soul war. It's time for the true seraphic destiny. It's time for everybody to embrace their path and stop bullshitting and get up off the bench and fucking ball for real. Remember this. Hey, fuck what you believe and fuck all that shit. You can think what you want, and I support that for you and it bringing you some positive shit. Not because I actually live by it. I don't have to live by it. I can support it if it makes you feel great. But never forget, for one thing, you come from all this. So it's only natural that, you name it, the basic shit of being successful and all that comes with it, naturally yours. But you need to understand it. We needed to understand it. From the start, we all want to pursue, we all want to succeed. Natural, great, right. If I see anybody or hear anybody disagreeing with that, they can go sit their ass in a different room. Because one thing we're not doing is waiting for motherfuckers. The more you wait, the less you make. What am I talking about? I'm talking about good memories with great people. Okay? I'm talking about good money for good business. Don't miss out on any of it because you were contemplating this or that, fucking around with this or that. I could tell you all about it. Waste of time. And when you realize there is no time, it turns into fucking hell. An eternity of suffering is hell. Okay? So you take it. Imagine if you were chained to a chair and somebody was just smacking gum in your mouth or smacking gum in your ear, but for eternity. Hell. Okay? A lot of it comes down to shit you can't do anything about and shit you have no control over, it being bad and it going on forever. That is hell. That is fucking hell. Fuck that. You get locked in a room with someone you don't like or people you don't fuck with. Get locked in a room with the most annoying person in the world. It's all funny. It's all cool. There's no harm. There's no danger. But that's fucking hell. Maybe after the first day or so, it's not that bad, but let a million years go by. That's nothing close to eternity, bro. Let a million years go by. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't give a fuck. I don't. It could be something peaceful too. I don't want to go swimming forever. I don't want to go fucking eat an ice cream cone for fucking eternity. I don't. You name it. Go-karts. I'm not trying to go whip go-karts forever. I'm not trying to skydive forever. No. Okay? Too much of one thing can be a bad fucking thing. And I love water, but I'm not sitting in no goddamn tub for eternity. You got me mad fucked up. I'll turn into a whole raisin. Yeah. Oh. Different shades. All types of motherfuckers of different trades. One thing I definitely advise anyone to do is to be skillful and knowledgeable, right? If you don't know how to change a tire, at least study up. It's very beneficial to know how to change a tire. Now, what you're gonna find is that, sometimes you don't have a tire when the motherfucker go flat. And that's okay. Just have some money. That's why I'm getting on here and trying to get motherfuckers to realize that more and more as days go on, little shit is gonna try to attack us and be the reason why we're not happy. But guess what? Especially if we ain't got no money. But that's not gonna be the reason why we're not happy. I don't give a fuck what it is. It gets to the point where everything gets taken from you and you don't care. Why? Because trees, bitch. The sky, ho. Because nature and God, that's why. And because of those things, you have nothing to worry about. And yes, it's an inconvenience. It will feel however it feels, but the whole time you absolutely know it's all coming back, but better. So niggas can rob me and take my shit. That's all right. I ain't gonna let it happen for nothing, and I ain't putting no positive or no negative energy out there to make that happen. So it ain't gonna happen, and I don't fuck with no threats, and I will not be intimidated for shit. Let them know. I'm talking to anybody out there too who got some motherfuckers trying to punk them. Let them know, because they ain't gonna stop fucking with you until you do. Real shit. And then you realize it starts off as bullies, but then it goes up to when you're fucking working 9 to 5s, and boom, you're getting bullied by the establishment. You're getting bullied by coworkers. You're getting bullied by management. You're getting bullied by a bunch of, you're getting bullied by a bunch of bogus ass bitches who are in no position to talk about shit. Why? It has nothing to do with looks. It has nothing to do with any of that. No. It's because they can't tell you shit about being you in the same way you can't tell them shit about being them. And if you're godly, you're focused on that. If you're around ungodly motherfuckers, shit, head for the hills. Make your way, run the fuck off. Or no, don't run, but shit, hey, you ain't got no business with them. And they ain't got no business with you. Man, I'll be glad when they get all this bullshit out the way. I cannot wait and talking just flap with the flap of a wing, just and blow all these clouds away so you guys can see all the different all of the different shit that there actually is in the sky. All right, we finna get into it. Right now. All right, look at that sky. The sky looks great. Normal, blue. Okay, cool. No. Possibilities are endless. And we're not just saying that because we hope. No, when you get up with God, you know that if they would stop polluting the fucking atmosphere and putting all of these fucking all of these toxic fucking agents in the fucking sky. It's not because they're trying to damage the sky. No, they don't want you to know that there's a bunch of shit going on up there that you can't see. I'm talking about above cruising altitude. I'm not talking about your commercial airline. I'm not even talking about your military flying altitude. I'm talking about above. All right? I look forward to it. Do you? Do you look forward to finding out the reality of existence with God? Okay, well, if you ain't got God, remember, you always do. It's just a matter of how much attention you're putting on that power, that divine spirit within you. The one that is allowing you to think what you think are your thoughts, but they're not. No, I don't want no thoughts. I don't want no nothing if it ain't got nothing to do with God. Point blank motherfucking per. Because God gonna show you the way. You want to get rich and keep that richness forever? God. All right? You want to be healthy? You want to be successful? You want all the shit that you see other motherfuckers have, but infinitely a million billion times better? I don't know about y'all, but guess what? I love me some diversity. I love it when I can take a full look around and see beautiful, 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 but also in its own motherfucking way. I'm trying to stand on the field of that shit. I want to be one of the things, right? Cactus. I always pick the most random examples, but that's what it's about, because I ain't thinking about shit. There's nothing to think about. We just doing it. Even the little scramble just here, that was already put in play by the universe and God billions and trillions ago. Don't fuck with that. Don't fuck with us. Head of the curve. All right, we're aware of the fact that we're just out here relearning shit in a different incarnation over and over again. But here's the thing. This incarnation is what it is forever. However, it'll only get better and better and better because it has no choice. That's what motherfuckers want to refer to as evolution, is just God and transcendence and the heavens expanding, because if God's in charge, it has no choice. You notice when you get around a godly atmosphere, and I mean an actual one, not a Christian, not a church atmosphere, a godly atmosphere, a peaceful atmosphere, a non-judgmental atmosphere, a chill atmosphere, a tranquil atmosphere, a calm atmosphere, a supportive atmosphere, an honest and loving atmosphere, regardless of the conditions. I don't care if you got locked up. God loves you. I don't care what you did, who you did it with. God loves you and everybody who did it, if they did it. Because as I always say, free him if he ain't do it, fuck the institution. Ooh. And why do I say that? Because most of us are innocent. Anybody locked up, aside from falsely accused motherfuckers, I can't do too much talking about people who didn't make the right decisions or just for some reason didn't. But I hope everybody gets out on good terms. And I hope everybody really learn their shit. But if you're stuck in there forever, you're going to have to ride that out and trap it out, bro. I can't talk to people. I'm not talking to anybody who sat up there and thought murder was okay, or steal, or like robbing a bank and hostages and all that shit. I can't tell you about that. If you on that type of shit, if you out here doing terrible shit, I ain't talking to you, man. If you want to listen now, great. But I always say everything I'm saying, everything that this is saying has been said a million times. Not even by other motherfuckers, but by yo ass. You just don't listen. And now look at you. My OGs told me all about jail one time. And that one time was enough for me to not get locked up once. It's damn near like, it's like schizophrenia, damn near. Every second, not even worrying, but just being extra mindful so that you can have a great day and people around you can have a great day and no one goes to jail. Everyone keeps their limbs and we're all safe. And I'm all for danger and thrilling and things that are thrilling and shit, but with God. Because with God, if you go skydive, or with God, if you're in a fucking plane and you're flying a plane, you can do all types of tricks and rolls and all types of, drops and all types of crazy shit. And the whole time, if you're aware of the fact that it's automatic, the whole point is just to appreciate and master everything that what the experience is so that you can apply it to your mission. If you're out there not flying with God, guess what's going to happen? Y'all ass going to fall. Not really, but, wow, my eyes look, woo. Okay. Proud. Yeah. Personally, be loud and proud about it. We live in a world that's too motherfucking quiet, and whenever it gets loud, it's because of a riot or a protest or some dumb shit or like something political or whatever. Hey, I will say this though. One thing I haven't done is talk about how one thing I'll never do is slander a country or talk about any, no. And I can't talk about any other country except the one that I'm in like that. I know I talked about Iceland and Canada and their healthcare and like their systems and shit. I know I talk about certain countries not being, just because we all know about in general certain countries and like what they got going on over there. But one thing I'll never do is I'll never say fuck America. I'll never say that, because America itself, the people, you can't fuck with us. I'll say that. Woo, the people of this country are so fucking cold, bruh, that even its own government underestimates it. But that's because we got them where we want them to be. Literally. Now they can act like we only got to pick from who they... All right, you're not fat. Shut your ass up. They can act like that we only had the choice to pick what they wanted us to pick. Like, okay, oh, you guys have the choice. But obviously we all know that we don't... They're not going to give us an honest chance. So what we're doing is just being cool, seeing who's cool. We got shit to do. We can't be babysitting old people in the White House. We trust that they do the basic paperwork. They're not out here starting shit, and that they just keep it moving. And for the most part, they usually do. And I always say, I don't care who it is. It could be a person. It could be somebody who's super successful or someone who's not. You could have no status or some status. If you're doing bad shit, regardless of any of that, it's the universe, God, and nature is not gonna have it. Did I really just try to drink this motherfucker with no cap? No cap. Or did I try to drink it with a cap? Yeah, I did. I don't care. That was part of the universe's plan too, for me to do that. Because I embrace that goofy shit that I do randomly. I don't care. This country's great. People can say what they want. I don't give a fuck. All right? I'll say this. You know, I want to travel and go everywhere. I mean everywhere. Not just what we know. I want to go everywhere. Okay? I'm trying to go beyond the beyond. I'm trying to go yes. All right? Everywhere I possibly can. But I'm in no rush. I'm not fiending for a fucking expedition, fucking odyssey. No. You see this right here? That's pretty dope. They can try to cloak all they want. You know, you can't take nothing from the people of this country. That's all I'm saying. So before anybody wants to say America this, America that, hey, you can say what you want about the political side of shit, but this is a beautiful country built on beautiful motherfucking contributions from a bunch of motherfuckers who just got here. We were just, you know, we woke up we just were brought to the earth, and, you know, for everybody who's in this country, that's where they were brought. It's a blessing. Don't take that shit for granted either. As much shit that I talk, I'll always wrap it around truth and honesty, and I'll always make sure that I'm not out here just calling out niggas for no reason. Okay? I don't need to talk shit about politics, because politics in its own genre has enough of a market of people to talk shit about it. To me, it's nothing worth talking shit about because it's not cool. Isn't that right, little bug? I wonder if this bug's gonna fly on the... Okay? It's not worth... And it's not... I'm not about to get up on here and go, America this, America that. No, fuck that. But I will talk about how great it is in terms of what the honest everyday citizen is just trying to make of themselves. And you take that, you span it all across the board, and that, boom, it's beautiful, it's powerful. Amazing as shit. Amazing as fuck. It's the best ever. Right? I don't want to hear it. I be seeing all types of shit. People be... What? How you gonna blame a Democrat? How you gonna blame a Republican? How you gonna blame anybody when all of this shit is a circus? So enjoy the fucking show. Because guess what? The more you know, the better. But as you will come to find out, less is more. So shut the fuck up and pay attention, and you will find out. On this episode of Jem and God Stand from the Heavens. No man, no man, no man. Beautiful. Why? Because of this right here. We live in a world where if you don't come from privilege, and even if you try to make an honest living for yourself, man or woman. It's like you still struggle. But regardless of that, we got a bunch of people who still invest and still train and study, and they put out content and they write books and they put out albums and they collab with other groups and they put together something on a project or whatever the startup is, whatever the launch is, and they do it. We got motherfuckers coming from other countries here just for a little extra, just a little more of a fucking shot. And people here will tell you there's little to no shot, even for us. But it's easy. Fuck everything you think, fuck everything you need to, forget everything that you think you need to be or become with anyone else or for anyone else outside of God, you, and the universe. Because when you truly embrace that, you start to feel super as fuck. You go, oh, I'm godly, I'm universal. Okay, nature is the reason why I get to breathe and talk right now. Nature is the essence of our soul. And the elements are something that continuously strengthen just how much more divine they are. All types of shit. But I'm ready to see like I said, I'm ready to see all the shit. I'm ready to see the different worlds and realms and other structures and stuff in the sky. I'm ready to see other ships. I'm ready to see other creatures and dragons and other beings. I'm ready to see it because it's going down all the time. Literally. We got angels going at it. Okay, we got ships and shit. We have big giant, we have fucking cosmic, we have literally cosmic bodies. This shit is great. I don't know why they thought they would just make movies. I don't know why they thought they would just profit off of fantasy movies and then, from knowing that and then showing that, but then not allowing it to be understood that actually is what the fuck is out here. I'm not going to gatekeep nothing. I'm going to let y'all know. I'm not gatekeeping shit because I'm not here to make money off nothing. Okay? Because, yes, us doing this, man, the money gonna come. And guess what? It's gonna go back right into this shit just so everything can keep going up in the greatest, most divine way. Because today we had a part. It's chill. But soon, we gonna be out here with whoever. We gonna be walking around. I'm telling you, no, I don't care about no fucking security. Because what motherfuckers gonna understand around me is I don't play that fucking shit. And if you want to have the privilege of being around us, you're gonna be calm and composed. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna let y'all know because I don't care who it is. Michael Jackson could be right here. Yeah, man, like it's just one of the day, whoever. I don't care. Because guess what? God is the best. And when you're connected to God on a basic or on an effortless level, as if it's the most familiar shit, motherfuckers talk to their homeboys more than they talk to God. As if they aren't a part of that heavenly fucking power and all of that glory and all of that greatness. But it's unlimited. Proof of it is yo ass being so great. Everybody watching. Yo ass is great. Yo ass is godly. And just like all the different plants in nature, all the different crystals, all the different everything, you name it, all the different amazing animals, all of the different planets, all the different, you name it, anything. Think about the variety of it. We are a part of that too. God is represented by trees. God is represented by by water and electricity and so many other things. But God is also represented by yo ass watching, my ass talking, that bird flying, but not, ooh, if it's somebody hateful, chances are they ain't trying. One thing I was going to talk about, two things. I want to do more research on mysterious events, or not events, but I want to do more research on mysterious things, and then just go over them. Because here's the thing, of course, so many people have talked about the Bermuda Triangle, but has Jem Leone talked about the Bermuda Triangle? Why? No, because you guys are trying to convince and prove and get subs and this and that, right? No. We're here to play with the ideas and possibilities. because that is going to come into play later. Oh, wait, what's more? There's nothing better than playing with the ideas and possibility of something, especially if people are fucking being skeptics about it. I play with the ideas, be open-minded as fuck, so that if and when it happens, but its establishment in reality is way bigger, or just whatever it is, we're ready. That's what I'm about. We're gonna play with the fucking possibilities. We're not going to sit here and go, oh, did they do it? Did they not do it? No, we're going to go, of course they did it, but you never know because of this and that. But here's why they probably did, but you never know. We're going to go into all of it, right? So like Bermuda Triangle, right? I want to talk about that just because it's always been something that's cool, but I only want to go into just all of the different possibilities. We want to go into theories, all right? And then we want to play with even more supernatural theories just for the fuck of it, right? There's nothing I can do about shit going on in the Bermuda Triangle. It's just cool to talk about. Because if there is a lot of fucked up shit going on over there, chances are nature's doing its thing. Nature always does its thing. Okay? The Bermuda Triangle, what? As we know, I believe the Bermuda Islands, right? It's already it's already based on geography. It's already based on nature and the elements. Okay, a bunch of ships and planes are going missing in a large body of water where there's storms that happen. A lot of people have said, oh, portals, and I don't care, but I just want to play. Because here's the thing. We're going to talk about everything we're going to go over the small list real quick of what everyone has already said. But then we're going to stack and say, fuck that. Here's what really could have happened. No, see, a portal ain't good enough. All right, a mermaid ain't good enough. We really need to fucking expand our open-mindedness, all right? Because on the day that shit comes to light, we got to be ready to shine with it. Like I said, I know I do a lot of jumping around, and I'm just happy to be out here with y'all. And when I say y'all, I mean you guys watching, but God and the Seraphim. This is for us and y'all. It's for all of us. So that's what it is. There's a big ass tower over there. I wish I could climb that hoe and then stream off the top of that bitch, but legal issues. One thing I also want to talk about too real quick was the pet trade. Because I always talk about love your animals, but I also say don't only limit it. Don't only love your pets. Don't only just, oh, I'm so used to my dog, woof woof. I'm so used to my cat. To the point where you go outside and you see like you see a giraffe and it's weird. Like, how is a giraffe weird? Welcome infinity with God. See, a giraffe isn't good enough for us. I need to see a 3-headed giraffe, but purple with green spots. Okay? That's not, no, see, it's not good enough for me. A llama ain't good enough. No. An alpaca ain't good enough. It needs to have wings like a Pegasus and a horn like a unicorn. All right? That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready just for a fucking a big ass whale with like 8 fins and 13 eyes, and it's like, and it has like energy around it. I'm ready for shit like that just to be going around the sky. I'm telling you, y'all ain't gonna sit up there and make all this money off the shit that's already been around us. And fuck out of here, because they put it in your face, and all they can do is get you to not think about the fact you're godly. All right? Their goal is to make as much dirty fucking cash as they can, even though it is legal, but at what cost? When it's deliberately meant to provoke people in a certain way. Right? So if you go to the movie theaters and there's a sex scene in the fucking movie, you're either one of two people. If as a dude, all right, I can only speak for, you're either chill It's nothing. It's just a fucking show. It's just a part in a movie. Let's get to the action, like the real. Let's get to the explosions and the guns and the swords and the fucking in the martial arts. Let's get to the takedowns. All right. I was sure about to just do that shit too, but I'm not about to get all dirty and shit right now. But then you got the motherfuckers who be sweating, breathing heavy. They get a little like, come on, man, what the fuck? Some of y'all way too attached to flesh, man. But back to the pet trade. There's a lot of animals, especially exotic animals, that end up just getting bred and, you know, put into the market just because they know people think that they're cute, or because they know that, oh, you know, like there's a bunch of lizards and snakes and frogs that get imported. They're exotic, a bunch of exotic animals. If it's exotic, it means it's not from here, which means it shouldn't be here. So leave the fucking centipede in Costa Rica. Why are you bringing that shit here? Motherfuckers literally buying fucking dinner plate sized spiders. For what? What do you need a Goliath bird eater for? For what, bitch? Because you're a fan? Get your goofy ass on somewhere. Only a goofy ass motherfucker would sit up there. And that shit is probably a few $100s, probably a few $1,000s. You gonna spend some money on some shit that just sits in dirt and doesn't want to be looked at, and it's skittish, and it's afraid. I already said, okay, especially most insects. Well, get the fuck out. How are you gonna have an insect, period, as a pet? Let that bitch outside. What the fuck are you talking about? That's imprisoning some shit. Now I could see if you rescued a butterfly or some butterfly and then you let them grow into their shit and then you let them go or something. I don't know. But y'all is not Exotic Slayer, okay? He has the expertise. He has the passion and the love, and also the pre-established just, you know, platform for it. But then it gets to the point where, like, we're looking at the cats and dogs of today and how they're related to, you know, the wild cats and the wild dogs, the wolves, the tigers. So it's crazy too, because a lot of them are just, it's just crossbreeding for years. Fucking gene splicing, just crossbreeding, forcing genetic, you know, projects, and which then come. I'm not trying to make it sound like some laboratory shit, but it fucking is. When you go look at farms and the industry of farming, it's some torture shit. It's some fucking, no, man, it's petty. I don't fuck with it. All right. Bunch of animals being crossbred just for the sake of fucking fulfilling a market demand. I mean, yes, it's walking around. Yes, it is doing what it does. But that shit, a lot of these dogs running around, okay? They're like not the closest thing at all to a wolf. Fuck out of here, bruh. Y'all sat up there and tried to fucking DNA splice and fucking, like I said, you can't be fucking with genetics like that. Okay, genetically modifying anything in nature will get your ass fucked up among the heavens, and I can tell you about that because it's treason. All right? It will always be fucking treason. It is forbidden to play with souls, to play with life, to play with any type of recreation of life. That's the reason why this whole people being parents and shit, and them thinking that that's a fucking career. Look, I'm not going to sit up here and try to convince people who've been indoctrinated and brainwashed to do shit that they fucking shouldn't be doing or think they have to do when they don't have to do it. Okay? I will fucking support what you want to do if it makes you happy. But one thing you're not going to do is sit up there and think that I'm supposed to just devote everything we are away from God into your small, simple ass, meaningless, bullshit ass cause. It's not helping the heavens. I don't give a fuck. Everybody had a destiny when they first fucking came here. Whether or not you choose to embrace it is up to fucking you. And until then, you won't be a part of God or anything godly. So everything and anything that happens after that point will be a shit show. Sometimes it won't. Cool. But most of the time it will be. And you only have yourself to blame. You can't even blame God at that point because you haven't embraced yourself or God or both of y'all together. You've only embraced what you think are your thoughts and what you believe is your mind and what the fuck you think is your life because everything you think is you, because you think everything is yours. There's no such thing as mine. We belong to this shit. We're a part of it. We're together. That's why you can't buy a planet. Yeah, I wish somebody would. Let me try to find somebody trying to buy a planet. Man, you better stop playing. I will find your ass personally and we will have a stern talking to your ass. And if you still want to be all interested about buying a planet, well, guess what? A planet finna drop on your ass. Just watch. What? You trying to buy a planet means you think you should own everything that everyone's a part of. That's not what's about to go on. Everybody in this bitch is a part of Earth. I don't care if you're a human, a mutant, a fucking reptilian, a Pleiadian, a motherfucking insectoid. I don't care what the fuck. Gray, extraterrestrial, I don't care any of that shit. Are you godly or not? Fuck what you look like. Is your spirit pure? Is it divine? Because you could be 50 feet tall, you could have 18 heads, 45 wings, 13 foots, and I wouldn't give a fuck. Are you godly? Great. We're going to have a great day. We're going to get some great work done, and we're going to fucking have some good fun too. That's what the fuck is about in this bitch. I ain't playing with no one and nobody. Because guess what? Everybody who wants to be a somebody, yeah, they out here doing that shit. Because they know that that's the only thing they can do. I'm team shit. I'm team do what the fuck you can while you can. Shit changes so fast. You could be broke your whole life, miserable. Not miserable, but you could be broke your whole life and just down bad your whole life and not successful until you, but then, you know, you get to that point where you start developing and training and boom, you know, 10 years goes by. 10 years go by, everything changes. 20 years go by, everything changes. And that's just for time awareness. That's just for numerical awareness, as we say. Time, we're timeless, but when it comes to arrivals and organizing and shit like that in terms of clocks, numerical awareness, I fucking guess. Right? So it doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care. I'm all about loving all and living legendary. You should be too. That's not me dictating nothing. Why not love everyone and be legendary? You don't have to like everyone like that, but you have to love the fact that they're a soul who gets to be out here and do great shit, as long as they're doing that. And even if they're not, give them benefit of the doubt, because that's not your shit. If they're doing that, even with benefit of the doubt, God gonna pull them out. And then it's gonna get handled. Because a lot of motherfuckers are walking around thinking shit's sweet. As if they can't just get pulled out of the fucking game and God talk to them in a different fucking dimension or in spirit, in whatever, however. There's no limit, and it's effortless for God. So don't play. Unless you're playing for the heavens. Unless you're playing to make shit more divine on earth and the galaxy. Like, remember, we ain't the only galaxy out here. You know how many galaxies there are? You know how many beings there are out here? So we need as many, drop the shit. We need as many divine motherfuckers as possible so we can make the heavens look the best ever and, you know, just be ready. Just fucking wings ready to fly out. Woof, as soon as God says. March. On my command. Fly. Bitch. Go do that seraphic shit. Right? So don't judge, don't criticize, don't accuse. Love all, regardless. I don't care. Like I said, pet trade is cool. Whatever. It's not cool because it's like, for the exotic animals, it's so petty. Like it's so fucked up, you know. And then you see how fish get done too, and you know all the hamsters. Like, they're just so petty when you see how like the manufactured, just fast and, you know, not so process of all that. So, you know, but by all means, love everything you love, hold it dear, stay clear and pure. Whew. I love all y'all. From here to the heavens. Y'all could probably come with me on the walk back. We just gonna chill for a little bit. We're up at an hour here now. Because we got another one we're about to go do in the car. About to go do another one in the car. But I do want to, on the way back, I'm going to show y'all just a little bit more of this area. I'm not going to go up the hill, but I'll show you. You know, POV walk. VR path walk. In this bit. Like I said, I'm really not getting out of here trying to fucking be nothing else. The universe just printing it out. You should try it. You get a lot better work done too. Because one of the best things about doing good work with God and the universe is then sitting back and looking at it and going, fuck yeah. Bitch, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Beautiful day. It's about 80 degrees, you know. I don't know what the next move is, but I know what the next video is. Real shit. Just go ahead and take this in. Hold on, maybe I can turn it. Oh, there's kids. Whenever I see people with like their dogs and kids and strollers and like, you know, people with basketballs and stuff, I'll turn it this way. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just fucking around. You know, I love me a field. Love me a field. One thing too, if you can, get to a field and just run in the expanse of it, right? I don't care whether you get a jet ski or a boat and you get out on the water, or if you just get out on the field and you get like a blanket and you just lay out, or you just run all over. I'm telling you, master and appreciate what it means to feel free. You on that towel, just spread out, all on this infinite expanse of green. Same thing if you're running until you get tired. But on a jet ski or a boat, you just have to be mindful of other jet skiers or boaters. They got that one little boat where it goes underwater and shit, goes and like it's basically like a submersible, but you get the fuck in, and then like it's like it has like water jets in it and shit, and it closes and you can like dive under, and then like when you go underwater you can see what's underwater. I think the scariest shit would be like driving up and then looking over and seeing, or like an octopus just gets stuck to your shit, right? We're gonna start walking though now. Wait, can you see the hill? Can you see the hill? Yeah, that's the hill over there. And what I'm gonna do is put this down. Ugh. This damn tripod don't want to work for nothing, but I'll fix it. But yeah, that's the hill. Trying to figure out how to fix this. But we'll figure it out. Ooh, got some plants over here. It's a beautiful park. Don't know the name of it. I probably should figure that out. Add that to the list of many things we have to figure out. Like our next meal. Looking ass. It's not because I don't have food, it's because I'm so indecisive. But you know what? If it comes down to it, we'll find something. I'll have a grass salad or some acorn fucking pasta. Some acorn tortellinis. We're gonna have pine cone pie. Nah. Alright, y'all. If I can try to figure out this fucking tripod, I don't think I'll be able to. But it's beautiful chilling with you guys as usual. Stay safe and stay blessed. Woo.